welcome to the channel. This is Waving but Not Drowning. The reason for the name behind the channel is that I'm a bit out of my depth with the project that I've just taken on. As a 36-year-old ex-IT person come retail person and currently working as a primary school teacher, I don't have a lot of experience and or qualifications to be taking on a restoration project on a 66-year-old vehicle. But that's kind of what the channel is all about, and it's kind of what my personality is a little bit about. I tend to take on things and obsess about things and quite often not finish things. So the reason that I've decided to create the channel is to hopefully allow viewers such as yourselves to motivate me to continue on with the work. So currently I'm out of my depth. I'm still swimming. I'm not drowning. But probably the arms up in the air a little bit. So what the heck's this guy that was in front of the camera a second ago and is now behind the camera, where he's far more comfortable, talking about? And what I'm talking about is a 1952 Morris Oxford MO model. It could be called the Series 1 of the Morris, and that's about as much as I know so far information wise, as that's about all Wikipedia has on it. Why did I choose this vehicle to restore? It was available and it was cheap. It came with plentiful spares, and it's of an era that is similar to the vehicle that I wanted to do up, which was an oval window 1956 Beetle. But of course this cost me, including delivery to my door, $950, whereas probably just a hubcap for the oval window Beetle is going to cost me that nowadays. So this is a bit more achievable on my budget. Let's have a quick look around at what we're looking at and the amount, the sheer immensity of spares that have come with the vehicle. So as you can see, the car's reasonably straight. The guards are up on top at the minute because I have limited space. I have a little box of gear here, including intake, manifold, carbies, a couple of air cleaners. There's a spare air cleaner there, some side covers, and piece of dash here. This is supposed to be over here with the rest of the dash bits that I've been slowly sorting out tonight with the help of my wonderful little assistant, who's in bed at the minute, but he'll be in a video soon, no doubt at all. We have electrics here in these boxes. Over there beside my mountain bike is a million pieces of interior, most of which are fairly manky and will require a fair bit of work. I've got guards, 1, 2, 3, 4 spare guards, plus the 1, 2, 3 and the one on the bonnet, 4 spare guards that actually are the originals from the vehicle. A couple of spare bonnets, a set of spare doors, bumpers. Over the back there we've got probably somewhere in the region of 6 or 8 clutches. Boxes of random assortment are literally littering my entire garage at the moment. I realised I was shaking the camera around there a bit. I'm learning this as I go, so I do apologise. Got just 1 or 2 glove box lids here, probably in combination with what I've got here, 6 or 8 of them. We have a look under the table. If we've got enough light, we're a bit low for light, but there is 18 hubcaps, 4 grills. Unfortunately, I think all of the grills that I currently have are the chromed steel variants rather than, they did release on the Oxford, from what I understand, a stainless steel variant at one stage. Here the old girl is from the back. I say old girl, interestingly enough, we've given it a boy's name. Of course, I'll fill you in on that in a bit. Sorry, I'm a little having to walk. If you look where the spares are on the floor, it's a little bit like a balancing act to get through. A quick look inside the vehicle. It did come with the trafficators here. They were removed this afternoon by myself, put aside so they don't get damaged. There's a stack of spare glass in the back seat. Again, a bit low light, but the interior is reasonably straight. Everything's present. I'm missing maybe some kick panels for the floor. It's the only part that I've found so far that is missing. So most of what I understand and what I know about cars so far has come from YouTube. Hence another reason why I want to give back to the community a little bit by showing my misadventures of restoring this car. Channels that I've been into that have inspired me to buy this. I think Mighty Car Mods is one that everyone watches, obviously, and I bought this car sight unseen, had it delivered. Obviously the expense wasn't too great, so I could afford to wear it if something went a bit wrong, but I think that sort of resonated a little bit with the adventures of Moog on Mighty Car Mods. The man has bought a number of nuggets sight unseen. This is a fairly solid nugget, this one, but it's probably got a little hint of shine there somewhere. I think even if the restoration doesn't come through, I think I could probably recoup my costs. Other channels that I watch that inspire me, probably the biggest inspiration to undertake the job is a channel called Home Built by Jeff, who is, I'm not going to say a similar situation to me, because Jeff has a lot more expertise and a lot more knowledge and experience than myself, but he does all the work himself on the vehicles when he does it, and that's essentially going to be my approach for this project, is to try and do everything that I possibly can myself. I probably will pull up short as far as chrome dipping, while I know there is ways and means and kits that you can buy. I think I'll probably have the parts that require chroming professionally done. I think the other thing that I won't undertake myself, just for the expense of purchasing machinery to do so, is the upholstery. I don't have a lot of use for a commercial sewing machine, and I'm quite happy to farm that job out to someone else, and I do have people that I've dealt with in the past for vehicle upholstery that I think will do a good job. Other channels I watch, Eric the Car Guy has inspired a lot of work that I've done in the past on more modern vehicles. I obviously do a little bit of mechanical work on more modern vehicles in the past, so I have got a little bit of experience there. I watch a couple of other channels like Taylor Ray, Adam LZ, but realistically, relating to this build up, the two major ones are going to be Eric the Car Guy as far as general mechanical, and Home Built by Jeff just as far as inspiration for the build. These videos aren't going to be coming out on a regular schedule. I don't think they'll be coming out even on anything that you would describe as regular. I'm hoping that they don't reach Project Binky levels of sporadicness, but you know, I'm a full-time dad, I'm a full-time husband, I'm a full-time teacher, and I'm a very, very part-time tinkerer. I also have a passion for mountain biking and am fairly heavily involved in our local mountain biking club, so my spare time to spend on projects such as this is fairly slim. But with that said, a few hours here and there of an evening tinkering away with a time-lapse video set up in the corner shouldn't be too tricky to achieve, and then me rabbiting on, and you'll find I love a chat. You will hear my voice a bit through this. I hope you stick with the channel. I hope you, if you can, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You'll be let know when new videos come out. If you can hit the thumbs up button, I believe that may help me with the YouTube algorithm, but who knows, and throw me a comment. Let me know how you think the first video went, how you think things are going to progress, any suggestions as the build progresses. I'm looking forward to a lot of comments telling me how I have stuffed various elements of the build up, and I hope if we can build a bit of a community around the channel, that there will be some people giving me that feedback to help me realise the mistakes that I am going to make, and to maybe have a bit of a chuckle at the mistakes I do make with me, because I'm not labouring under any misapprehension that this is going to be a bit of a misadventure. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see you next time.